Okay, diabetes. 1/3 of Americans have diabetes. It's higher in the black community and the Hispanic community. It's the least in the Asian community. Okay? Diabetes is a simple mineral deficiency disease. It's not genetic. Type 2 diabetes makes up 98% of the diabetic population in America. It's a simple mineral deficiency disease. We've known this since 1957. We've known this since 1957. It's a simple mineral deficiency disease. And I take the Mighty 90 and I take what we call the sweeties, which is the trace minerals necessary to support and promote, I can legally say, support and promote healthy carbohydrate and sugar metabolism at the cellular level, support and promote healthy blood sugar levels. We've already established that micromanaging blood pressure doesn't save you from being killed by high blood pressure, and micromanaging your blood sugar doesn't save you from being killed by diabetes, because high blood sugar is just a symptom of diabetes. It's not diabetes. You have to fix the cell walls. Okay? Next. Next. Okay. That little red thing on the right side is supposed to represent what's called a receptor site on the cell wall. Every cell in your body, the trillions and trillions of cells you have in your body, all have receptor sites that are sensitive to insulin. Now, if you don't have these trace minerals, those receptor sites are not sensitive to insulin. Most people who are type 2 diabetics have as much as 10 times more insulin than a normal person. It's not that they lack insulin, so why are they giving them more insulin? They're trying to override that system. Oftentimes doctors will tell you have insulin-resistant diabetes because they are being honest with you. Because they're telling you got plenty of insulin, you're just resistant to it. So the nice thing about this, you take the Mighty 90, you take the Sweeties, which has all these trace minerals, and what happens is you'll resensitize those receptor sites. You got to watch it, though, because your blood sugar will drop, right? And so you have to take your blood sugar every morning, as you've been empowered to do by your doctor. And you've also been empowered to adjust your medication. You do it, you cheat all the time. I'll just have that piece of pecan pie, a little bit of ice cream on it. I'll just take more of my medicine, and you learn. But the A1C hemoglobin gives you away. You go to the doctor. Oh yeah, my blood sugar is 90 this morning, but your A1C is 14 instead of 5.2. You've been naughty. And so you got to watch it. So you take your blood sugar every morning, and as your blood sugar begins to drop, and it will very rapidly, sometimes in 24 hours. I've seen it drop 90 points in 24 hours. You can't take the same amount of insulin. You got to be faithful. Take your blood sugar, adjust your medication as you've been empowered to do, and when you wean off of your medication, you can go back to a normal life. But you have to stay on the Mighty 90, and you have to stay on the extra Sweeties. It just goes away. Well, kind of a fun way to add 25 healthful years to your life. Next. That's what the sugar metabolism looks like once the sugar gets inside your cell. Now, none of that happens if you don't have these trace minerals to sensitize that receptor site. Next. This is what doctors do for diabetes. Avandia killed 100,000 people last year, but it's been approved by the FDA. So you have your choice, the Mighty 90 and Sweeties or Avandia. Now, your doctor will be just overjoyed to prescribe Avandia to you, but you start talking to him about the Mighty 90 and the Sweeties, and say, oh, that Wallach, he's one of them quack, 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 duck kind of people. Okay, next. Lifestyle approach for type 2 diabetes and metabolic syndrome. Next. Okay, next, you've read that. Oh, this is a big study on 44,000 black women. Drinking juice causes more diabetes than drinking soda pop. Drinking soda pop increases your risk by 27% of diabetes. Drinking juice brings it up by 31%. Now, that doesn't cause it, but these women were all deficient in these trace minerals. And taking in the sugar just sped up the process, made it happen quicker. Next. Okay. So you know what to do for diabetes. You stay away from you got to stay away from all the bad stuff, right? No fried foods, no processed meats. You got to stay away from sugar. You got to take in the Mighty 90 plus the Sweeties. Do your due diligence. Take your blood sugar every morning. Adjust your medication appropriately as you've been empowered to do. And shazam! Thank you, Lord. It's gone. Here's a good time. Let's say on 3, thank you, Lord. On 3. 1, 2, 3. Thank you, Lord! Oh, I love that. Oh, okay.